Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Arrogance of Idaho. So in today's video, I'm going to give you an idea of how I cut the barrel on my venturi Avenger. I also did go ahead and cut the shroud to make this more of a compact gun. So I'm going to be showing you how I did it. I'm not going to do it on the video since I already did it, but I'm going to give you a pretty good idea of how I did it. Hopefully this helps some of you guys that are looking to doing something similar like this. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to have a more compact gun, and they might want to do it themselves, or they might want to take it to a machine shop and have the machinist do it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I did it. All right guys, so it's time to really show you how I cut all this stuff. But let me show you. So this is the Donny FL adapter. So I made some bigger holes on here to have more air being pushed into the shroud to make it, try to make it more quiet, but it's, you know, just learning stuff like that. So you might be able to see the barrel on there. And yep, I am using Dana's Short Dog LDC on here. Works really good. I'm going to show you the threads on here so you guys can see it as well. Let me take this gun apart so you guys can see how it looks inside. I think it's really important, and it's really cool the way that I decided to go with this. There's a few other people that did it a different way, and I would just want to show you the way that I did it. So yeah, let me go ahead and put this on the bench and take it apart. As you can see, the barrel now is 17 inches on here. This is one of the Donny FL adapters that I'm using on my gun. So basically what I wanted to do was to have my barrel pretty much there so the air can flow back into the shroud on here, and I can have a bigger volume as well. Having a pretty good size, a pretty thick shroud on here, you know, makes it look pretty cool, but you don't want to have more shroud than you need to. So basically I cut it to where it would be perfect. So here's the venturi Avenger. We do have some LDCs from Terminator Productions. So we have Short Dog. This is for the 1.5 UNF threads. This is the one that I used on my gun. We do have a black one as well. This is for my pistol, high power pistol. And we do have a 30 dog for 30 caliber as well for the FX Impact. This thing runs pretty nice. Works really good. It's not extremely heavy. It's still pretty light. And I do have some other ones for the Avenger as well. These are some of the first models Dana was making, and he's made them, as you can see, he's been making them a little bit more short now to have a bigger one, and then a Short Dog as well. He is working on a medium size LDC, so hopefully we'll get one of those soon for one of my builds that I am making. So yep, we are looking to fill up the gap on here to have a medium size LDC for 30 cal, 25, 22 cal, and yep, so it's pretty awesome. So let me put this back together and I'll show you guys how I did this. Alright, so there we have it. We still have a pretty long barrel, kind of long shroud. So maybe in the future, if I want to cut it down to about 16 inches, I might go ahead and do that. I kind of want this gun to be pretty compact, maybe, you know, a few inches more compact. That would actually would help as well. So yep, this is it for now. So these LDCs on here also do work on this gun, the venturi Avenger. So you remove the adapter and then just slide it in. Boom, there you go. Works perfectly. So yep. Alright guys, so this is what I used to cut the barrel and also crown the muzzle end. So basically what I used to cut the barrel was this pipe cutter here. I got this at a secondhand store for about $1. So here we see the shroud, the other part of the shroud. As you can see, it will scratch some of it. So here's the scratch on here, the marks, and you can see it's going to push it inward. So it has a pretty good burr on here. So that's how I cut the barrel in the shroud. You can see on here, this is the one before. It's not focusing, but yep, this is the one before. And basically I got one of my drill presses like this. I have a carbon fiber shroud on here, or sleeve, whatever you want to call them. And then I have the barrel on here, and also with some tape on here. So this is a poor man's lathe, as you can see. Once you have your barrel cut like this, as you can see, it is pretty bad and it has a bump on here. You want to get it, your drill press, your drill kind of like this, and you want to spin it, and with the file you kind of want to keep it, like take some off, where you kind of make it flat or face it. Basically you want to make it, you want to face it, make it flat, even. Once you do that, you want to start with something like this and just make it spin, and then all you do is just go back and forth like this on here, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then after that, after whenever you think it's good, you want to take the barrel off the press or your lathe, and you want to push pellets from the chamber towards the muzzle. And if you feel like at the very end there is bursts in there, there's still bursts, whatever they're called, you're going to be able to see that on the pellet. It's going to get stuck on here and it's going to be harder to push through. So what you want to do then is get some sanding paper like this, some sanding paper, get you a little dowel or anything like this, and then go around it, put it around it like how I did on here, and then put it in here, and then you spin it by hand if you want to, spin it by hand, or if you want to use the drill press or the lathe, just spin it real quick, a little bit, just a little bit at a time. You don't want to do this too much, just a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and then keep pushing pellets down here until you think it's perfect. So yes, this is how I did it myself. I cut the barrel with the pipe cutter. Alright, so here's the venturi Avenger once again. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to do this. You don't have to spend $150 for a machinist to do it unless you want to. I did it. It was pretty simple. I did enjoy doing this myself. I was going to take it to a machinist here locally, but he was basically going to do the same thing, just cut the barrel, face it, and that was it. And I was going to have to do the rest, which might as well I just did it myself and save some money. A little bit of learning as well, so next time that I do it again, I'll have a better idea of how to do it. And a little bit about the results that I was getting with this new barrel and the crowning. 30 yards was pretty impressive as well. Once again, 30 yards, pretty good. 50 yards, the groups did start to open up. There was a little bit of wind that day, so it could have been the wind or it could have been the crowning that I did. One of the things is I did cut it a little bit longer because it was my first time doing this, so if I messed it up, I should be able to fix it. So yep, 17 inches for now. I'm going to do some testing. If I don't like the groups, and if I think I want to make this more short, more compact, I'll probably take off another inch of the whole thing, the shroud and the barrel, so I can make it even more compact as well. So I'll do some testing with this, see how it shoots. If I don't like the groups, I'll redo it again, and hopefully it shoots better. Yep, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with the chassis on here. The bottle was pretty awesome, and yeah, so pretty happy with it so far. More of a compact now, so you can see, pretty short now. And yeah, the white on here looks pretty awesome. This is going to be my pesting gun for the winter, shooting starlings and sparrows. So yeah, pretty happy. If you guys are interested in the venturi Avenger ATAC chassis on here, hit up my buddy Dana from Idaho Guns and Outdoors. I'll put the link out for his YouTube channel down here so you guys can see it. And yeah, guys, this is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did find this video useful, hit the like button and comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you until next time. Peace.